what I have right here, Fort Control Game Box. Really cool. Let me show you what it does. Basically what this is a self-contained unit you can mount anywhere in your base. There's a standard network cable that gets plugged into the side. The network cable actually goes up to the top of the fort to a light. Now the Fort Control Game Box, I'll show you what it does. Right now this base is neutral. White is neutral. Nobody is in control of this base. At the beginning of the game, let's say the red team is at one end of the field, blue team's at the other end of the field. The red team runs into their base. They hit the red button. They're in control of their base. The blue team runs into their base. They push the blue button. They're in control of the base. And basically you hit your button and then you move up the field. At the end of your half hour or hour, however long your gameplay is, whichever team has the most bases in their control wins. If you want to play with a third team, kind of make it a little bit more exciting, you can do that too. All they do is they push both buttons and the light turns green. So now you have a third team that you can play with. When you're done playing, simply reset it back to neutral, white, and you can begin again. What might be fun is to randomly have bases different colors. So instead of the ref picking, because you never know, the ref might pick the wrong team or something like that, what you do is you simply hold down the ref button, turn it on, it cycles through all the different colors. When you release it, it stays on one color. In this case, it's green. If you're not playing with a green team, it's a simple matter to redo the procedure, let it cycle through all of its colors. We're green again. We're not playing with the green team. We'll do it one more time. Ah, there we go. This time it's white. So this particular base is going to be neutral. And then from there, the game plays exactly the same. You can red team or blue team. Now what happens if it lands on red and it's at the blue team's base? All the blue team's going to do is run into their base at the beginning of the game, hit blue, and then move up the field. Now another game you can play with this by holding down the red button. It gives us one little blink. That just means it's in demo mode. With this one, what happens is it's pretty close to the same. Red team would hit the red button. It turns it red. Now there is a time delay on here. The demo mode is a 20-second time delay. The ref can set the time delay anywhere from 5 minutes to 60 minutes, depending what they want. But the red team hits the red button, and then they move up the field. But the catch is they have to leave somebody behind to maintain the base, otherwise they lose it and it goes back to neutral. They've just lost the point for having this base. And the same thing with the blue team. At the beginning of the game, starts off neutral, blue team hits the blue button in their fort, and then if they move up the field without leaving somebody behind or at least paying attention to it, then what they have to do, or what they'll do, is they'll end up losing the point for their very own base, the easiest one to get in the game, when it goes back to neutral. Now another little twist on this same game you can get by holding the blue button down. Again, one flash just means it's demo mode, 20 seconds. The game starts off in neutral. The base starts off in neutral. Again, red team, they hit the red button. The easiest one to get is their own base. They move forward. They've got a point right off the bat. But again, they have to keep an eye on their base, because if they don't keep an eye on their base, what's going to happen? Not only do they lose the point, but the point goes to the other team. It's now blue. Same thing at the start of the game, at the blue team, at the blue end. They push the blue button on their own base, the easiest one to get. They have to maintain that without losing it, keep somebody back behind or move up really strong forward and keep it so people can have a runner back and forth. Because if they don't push their button in the specified time frame, they lose their point. The point goes to the other team. Now, what you can do with this, you can still go to green in this one, but green has no time delay. It stays green. Green can be set up for different games, zombie, elite, or rogue team members. We'll discuss that in a minute with another mode. Actually, we'll discuss it right now. I'm done with this mode. This is the cool mode. This one is zombie mode. Zombie mode. Push both buttons, turn the unit on. It's going to flash green and white. Just like your basic gameplay, it starts in neutral, white. You've got 3 teams for this game. The teams are red, blue. A couple different ways you can play this one. You can have a large red team, a large blue team, and a little tiny zombie team of 3 to 5 people. Whenever they hit somebody, that person automatically becomes a zombie. We've all played that game. But the zombies, what they do is they want to turn the bases green. The red team wants to turn the bases red. The blue team wants to turn the bases blue. The zombies want to turn it green. But the problem with this one, if the red team goes back and tries to push the red button's disabled. And, well, so is the blue button. The blue button's disabled too. Can't get it. It's destroyed. This base is gone and destroyed. Destroyed by the zombies. Destroyed by rogue team members that are out to destroy the bases without getting shot by their own team as well. There's lots of different gameplays we can do on this. Now, when you're playing with multiple bases, you can have some of them on zombie mode that are disabled when they're green. Or you can put it in standard mode, which again goes red and blue, but when it goes green, it can go from green to any other color. But they're not going to know, the red and blue team are not going to know if that's a zombie controlled, destroyed fort until they go in and try to push the button. This is the fort control game box. We're going to get together for a night game, evening game. It's getting a little dark now, just so I can show you what it looks like. We're not playing tonight, but hopefully we'll get together very soon and we'll test this out, get some good footage, and we'll show you what it looks like. I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, it's getting super dark here, so I'm just going to take a quick run around the field to show you a couple different things. The base, as you can see, that's white, that's neutral. I'm not going to run too far because it is getting dark and I have to clean up. But we're going to run in. And we're going to hit the red button. Let's go take a look and see what that looks like. And I'm a fair ways away from the base, and that stands out like a sore thumb. Green. Let's see what green looks like. Let's go from the other side this time. It's dark over here. Let's turn and face the base. There's green. Can't remember if it did blue or not, but we're going to find out. And blue. Blue is a little duller color, but I'm going to run back to the other halfway through the field here. And you can see how well that stands out. Oh. What was that? I think there was a movie like this once. Hopefully it wasn't on a paintball field. I can't remember. But anyways, that's the Fort Control game box. Pretty cool. Anyways, that's it. We'll do a night game sometime soon and put this into use.